Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Ajay Nihalani. I am a psychiatrist in private practice at Indirapuram, Ghaziabad. The topic that I have chosen today for you is anxiety, panic and phobias. So I'll start off with the fact as to what anxiety is. Well, anxiety is a feeling that we all get when we are either in a difficult situation or anticipate being in a difficult situation. The terms anxiety, worries and fears are all interchangeably used by us. Worries would be, say, if we end up having a problem financially, we don't have enough money, we worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. They are all interchangeable really. Now, when we talk about anxiety, anxiety is not something that is bad in itself. At times it can be very useful because it propels us to work towards our goals and work towards achieving them. But if anxiety is too much, is very intense, or it lasts for a very long time, it becomes harmful. Now, what are the symptoms of anxiety? The symptoms of anxiety can be either physical or psychological. Physically, we might feel heartbeats racing, missing heartbeats, what we call palpitations. We can have difficulty breathing becomes shallow. We find ourselves lacking of air, wanting to get out into the open. We might feel pins and needles in our hands, trembling, butterflies in our tummy, the need to go to the bathroom very frequently, a feeling of tenseness in our muscles, headaches. Psychologically, we fear the worst. Things will not work out well. We will end up making a fool of ourselves. These sort of thoughts, we might end up dying. No one will be able to help us out. Now, the question then comes is, what causes anxiety? Well, anxiety can be precipitated, as I said earlier, in difficult situations, or it can become a way of our reacting to difficult situations, which is maladaptive. At times it's genetic. We have a genetic predisposition to anxiety disorders. Now, what is panic? Panic is nothing else, but it is a form of anxiety where we end up experiencing a sudden severe surge of anxiety, which comes either in a particular situation or when we are going to face a difficult situation, say for example an interview, exams, meeting a new person, having to speak in public, these sort of things really. And a phobia would be fear of something specific, say for example an angry dog, or for example getting into the lift getting stuck, ourselves getting stuck in traffic with no help available. Now the question comes as to what can be done if we end up having anxiety. Well, as I said earlier, anxiety in itself is not a bad thing. One needs to understand what is the severity of the anxiety that one is facing. If it is a bit and it is in response to a situation, it will fade off once the situation has been tackled and handled. But if the anxiety becomes too much, it's overwhelming, it handicaps us, we need to take help. Many times people experience heartbeats, increased blood pressure, end up going to cardiac heart doctors. They end up getting a lot of tests done and nothing wrong comes with them. The other common situation is for people to go to stomach doctors because they are experiencing frequent motions, diarrhea, etc. And at times it's just the fact that they are feeling aches and pains, headaches, and end up going to the doctor and complain of having headaches. While the truth is that the problem that they are facing is anxiety. The first and foremost thing to tackle anxiety would be to look at the cause. If it is possible to tackle the cause, wonderful. To make lifestyle changes, bring in a bit of physical activity in one's life, go for walks. If possible, join gyms, go for yoga, and even after all this, if the anxiety is too much, one needs to take professional help. Thank you. I suppose what I have told you about anxiety, panic and phobias helps you. Thank you.